So,
here we go.
What's up, nerds? Welcome to NGR Radio, episode 66. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Derrick, and alongside me, as always, Moose Cool.
What's up, party people? How we doing today?
Yeah! Dude, this could be a good episode. Joining us is Chris Haar. No Matt for you to make fun of today, so you can just let loose whenever.
Or stop you from pointing out his flaws.
Oh man.
Yeah, where's Matt? Is he dead or what?
He's doing his thing. He's getting some stuff together, and he'll be back in next week, 2 weeks from now.
I think so. He had to do his yearly exams to keep his certification for X-ray technician. He also moved.
A real doctor.
Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. He didn't want anyone to know, but he's actually becoming a real doctor.
Yeah.
But anyways, so he was moving, so he was just like, something's got to give. It's like, go ahead, man. It's cool. We'd rather, take your time and focus on that than let anything.
Dr. Matt.
No, I'd rather him be here. I don't care if he saves lives or not. This is more important.
He doesn't save lives.
The lifeblood of this podcast is more important than the lives he's saving by taking pictures of inside their body.
Exactly, that's what he does. He's a pervert. He looks like penises all day. That's what he does.
You like what you like, right?
Hey, you know what? What Matt always says: $20 is $20.
That's right.
Oh man,
that's an indie game to him.
Is fine,
that's an indie game to him. So.
Oh man,
$20 is a bit high for Matt, but whatever.
Yeah. $5.
$5.
Moose, I'm going to start with you because I'm really interested in the game that Chris is playing, but I feel like that conversation is going to be longer. So, Moose, what have you been playing this week?
Bloodborne. I've been playing Bloodborne, and I've been contemplating what I need to move on to, trying to get away from that. So I'm kind of thinking of starting back up on Dark Souls 3 and start the Covenant farming, which is the grind, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But I need to get all the Covenant stuff so I can start my third playthrough to get all the +3 rings to get that. So I can get the platinum going. So
you haven't platinum it yet?
No, not yet. I've been slacking on it. I've been dreading the grind of the Covenants, and so
didn't they fix it already?
I don't think so. I think it's still a long grind. But anyway, so I got to do that. Horizon Zero Dawn comes out, so on Tuesday.
That's Tuesday.
I was going to start playing that again because I was going to try and rush through my New Game Plus on Ultra Hard Mode and pick up the DLC playing there. But I think I'm just going to play the DLC on my regular playthrough, which is just on hard or something like that. So I don't want to put my head through a wall with that. But it's been a lot of Bloodborne, some Fortnite. That's pretty much been it. I've been working late some nights, and then we'll record on Tuesday, so I don't even play on Tuesday, and so I don't get to play a lot at night anymore because I'm not coming home until 8 or 9 these days, and hopefully that stops in January. I don't know. It's going to be insane, but hey, overtime money is money.
Yeah, I've been working a lot lately too, man. I just haven't had a lot of time to play a lot of games Mario. I mean, the Switch is convenient because I play it in bed. The last besides today, the last 3 nights I've had to work late. Mm-hmm. After I take my shower and whatever, I get in bed and I just I'll play some Switch, and I'm just man, what a good idea that two other very prominent video game companies should steal.
Yeah, I think Sony will. I did want to say that I finally saw a Switch. The supervisor I work for bought one the day Mario Odyssey came out. And so Friday night, his girlfriend was waiting. We were all trying to leave at 5, 6 o'clock, and his girlfriend was waiting for him and to go to dinner, I guess. And so she was playing Mario Kart on it. So I got to check it out and look at it. It actually looks pretty sharp. That screen is actually really nice. So I didn't get to play any, but I got to check it out and look at it. So that's cool. I want to. If I get one, I'd like to get the Mario Odyssey bundle just so I can get the Infinite and I talked about it. Get the red Joy-Cons so that they're not like the stupid colors that they have. Like you can get the cool red ones. So
yeah. I have 2 sets of Joy-Cons. I have the gray ones, and then I have a blue set. But
nice.
Yeah, but like the cool thing about the blue set I got is like I was at GameStop, and someone had bought the neon Switch, and they wanted all like the red set of Joy-Cons. So they bought the opposite Joy-Cons, like they sell the red and blue opposite color of the neon one separate, and they traded in both blue ones right there on the spot for Zelda. So I bought a brand new pair of blue Joy-Cons for a used price.
Nice.
And I was like, man, especially because like in North America, the colored ones are really hard to find.
Oh, I bet they are.
So like it was cool. And I wanted a blue set. So, but yeah, Mario Odyssey is pretty much all I've been playing. I played a little bit of New Order, Wolfenstein. I want to finish that before I get Wolfenstein 2. And like I'm kind of in that weird space right now where I'm trying not to buy games because my birthday's coming up, and you know Christmas and Hanukkah and the holidays are coming up, so like the lists are out of stuff that I would like to have. So I've been trying not to buy.
Wolfenstein got the short end of the stick. Like who's talking about? I mean, like I know, and inside our bubble, a lot of people are talking about Wolfenstein, and I'm fairly enough. But outside, I don't see much people actually caring about the game. To be honest, like
I feel like that game should have moved to like February. Like that's a sweet spot right before all the March and April games come out. Yeah. So I don't know. I really want to play Wolfenstein. I think it looks like a cool game, but
I can wait for it.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like I'm probably gonna get it. Like I wouldn't spend $60 on it probably, which is the sad part because I really think that I would, but I don't know. I just know I'm getting it for some sort of holiday gift thing. So
yeah, Jesse White and I were talking about the other night when we were playing Bloodborne. He hasn't paid full price for a game so far this year. The only one he's paid close to full price was when he bought Nier Automata for like $48 or something like that when it was on sale. And I said, I was like, I haven't bought a lot either. I think I bought Destiny and Prey, and that's pretty much it. So a lot of the other stuff, just waiting for a sale. Like I'm interested in Origins. I'm interested in Wolfenstein 2. Maybe Call of Duty, World War II. Maybe interested in that. So it's just a wait and see type thing. Plus we have a lot of games. Like Sony does the thing at PSX where like the game's available now. So like a lot of the indie games I'm interested in might be popping up towards the end of the year, or if not at PSX. So then I'll just pick them up then, and then that'll leave me a window of time to be able to play them, if I haven't picked up anything else. Yeah. So if Chasm drops, man, I think that's going to be awesome. I'll be playing nothing but that.
Yeah, I'm waiting on, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what indie games I want to get to, because, like, there's a lot of indie games I haven't picked up yet, and, it's that weird spot right now. It always hits right now because my birthday's literally in 2.5 weeks. Hanukkah, my wife's Jewish, so we do something little for Hanukkah.
What day?
The 24th. It's the day.
Black Friday. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, this year Black Friday.
23.
You're November 23rd, Chris?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man.
So you're actually on America's Thanksgiving this year. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. If you were living in America, you'd have the day off.
Me and Corey can be birthday buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special birthday stream.
My wife and I were talking about that today. We were talking about time off and stuff. And I don't know if I could take any vacation time before the end of the year. I think I get a week. So I was just going to roll it over into next year. And then we were talking about, we have this ridiculous thing called like a floating holiday Like they didn't like roll it up into like we have six personal / sick days. They didn't roll up into that. And then she was telling me, well, it used to be your birthday off. Like you would get that Friday or that Monday off. And now they just take it whenever the heck you want to. So that's pretty cool. I know some places that let you take your birthday off if you want to, and it doesn't count against you.
Yeah, I'm like I have the rest of my vacation time that weekend right after Thanksgiving, so I'm taking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
Plus I'll have a bunch of new games to play that weekend, so I'll probably try to stream them all.
Yeah.
So.
You'd be like, I'm going to stream everything.
Well, that week, the week before, Skyrim and Rime come out for Switch, so I'm probably going to be getting both of those at some point, and then that week I'll be getting Wolfenstein and Assassin's Creed for my birthday from my mom, because she asked me what I wanted, and she's like, I'm at Target and they have a sale. What do you want? So I'm like, okay.
Doesn't Target do that every Black Friday? You buy 2 games, you get 1 for free.
Yeah, they're doing that right now.
That's the one they just had this past week.
Is it over yet? I mean, it's over.
It ended yesterday.
Damn.
Because I got paid early yesterday, so I was like, I'm thinking about going to get some stuff, but then I'm like, nah, that's too much.
It's ridiculous. Sometimes.
Plus, I'm like, I should probably start buying gifts now for other people. So, but Chris, you're playing the game that I'm super interested in playing, and that's Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah. Before I can get into the Assassin's Creed, can I just talk about Call of Duty? Did anyone play Call of Duty here?
Not yet. I'm planning on it.
Can I just say like I just don't understand about why Call of Duty keeps selling. Like I understand, World War II or whatever. I didn't buy it. I went to my friend. I don't want to give it like, it's shit or whatever, but I played about 4 hours to it, and I watched my friend play it, and it was like the same thing. It's just Call of Duty, just World War II skin. You have those third sections. You have those sections where a bomb explodes near your ear and everything is screeching. Then one of your friends, helps you out. It's like the same thing. It happens the other campaign.
Run to a spot, shoot 100 dudes. Run to another spot, shoot 100 dudes.
Yeah. You have your sniper sections. You have your it's like the graphics are fine, but it's like I don't care. But again, I don't care anybody of these players. Like the only character I actually cared in Call of Duty was Soap, and that's it. I don't know. Then I played a bit of the multiplayer. Again, small map, run and gun, point and shoot. Just feels more Call of Duty without the jetpacks. I just don't understand why people keep. Why does it sell? Why? Just I don't understand. And I don't. People keep saying, "Oh no, it's a different game," but whatever. It's not.
Especially with all the cool shooters that are out now too. There's so many different types of shooters now. Battlefront's coming, Battlefield, you got Titanfall 2, you got Destiny, Halo 5. There's so many different shooters out there that are doing, they have caught up with Call of Duty in terms of modes and matchmaking and stuff and lobbies and stuff, and
some people are doing it better too.
That's the thing where maybe Call of Duty's consistent, but everybody else has already caught up to them now, and there's more compelling things. Battlefront 2 looks better than Call of Duty because of the Star Wars stuff, or I think Destiny's multiplayer kind of sucks, but there's just more compelling multiplayer out there. Titanfall 2 has awesome multiplayer.
Rainbow Six Siege is amazing. If you have a team, a dedicated team, and you can have a team up and just have a bit of tactic between you and your friends. It's amazing. I think it's the best shooter. Like, I don't understand why these people who just play Call of Duty won't try anything else. There's many other good games out there. Many other good shooters out there.
The only problem I have with Siege is when some players try to save their drones and won't go help a brother out. So
yeah,
that's it. That's all I got to say.
Or you get shot on your back or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah,
I didn't know too much about the share button at the time, but I wish I would have saved that. That would have been beautiful because that was well deserved. But anyways,
I feel like Call of Duty is stuck in this space where like they're not evolving like they should be, and everybody else is, and like sooner or later that platform is just going to fall out from under them, and they're going to have to do something different, or maybe take a year off to evaluate what do we need to change, what do we need to do, and like I know they have 3 different studios working on it, but they're all working off the same tech, like you look at all the last 3 games, they all had some sort of exosuit and super jump and jetpack mechanic, right? It's all the same tech. Where now it's like, okay, we're back at World War II. Well, next year's game may be set in Vietnam, so it's still, technically the same stuff. Or I don't know, man.
They need to do something like Underwater in Atlantis.
Why not? I mean, they had that.
Go buy the rights to BioShock and make it.
They had that leaked footage. Yeah. They had that leaked footage of the Roman stuff.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, that sounds really interesting. But
why don't they make something like Call of Duty, but like with arrows and swords and shield? Like, there's For Honor or whatever. For Honor is different. There's a very, very similar game that was super popular on PC, and I don't know why it didn't cut up on the consoles, even though it released on consoles. It's such a fun game called Chivalry. It's such a stupid fun game. It's like, I think it's 20 versus 20 you can play, and it's so much fun. It isn't very hard to understand the game. You have your block, a bit of deflect or something, but it's such a stupid fun game, and the graphics sucks and everything like that. But I don't know why it didn't cut up. Like, I don't know why people just don't play something else multiplayer. Maybe that's why. Maybe something like PUBG is very popular on. Is getting like maybe we're going from Call of Duty to PUBG, but Call of Duty wasn't even popular on PC. So we need something like that. We need something like PUBG come into consoles and just like show players something new, something more interested to play.
Yeah, Fortnite Battle Royale.
Yeah, but again, it's not like shaking things up as much as PUBG.
Yeah, you know what they need to bring back? You know, it'd be cool if somebody took the Turok franchise and made like cool multiplayer set in a jungle where like there's dynamic stuff happening around you, like dinosaurs are eating other dinosaurs or players or stuff while you're having this competitive multiplayer match.
That would be cool.
You're right. You're right. Like, dinosaurs and bow people. Yeah.
You put like new perks on your bows and stuff. Oh yeah.
I put money on it that Activision will announce a PUBG style type mode for either probably their next one. It'd be kind of hard to do in World War II unless they just don't give a crap, but
yeah. I bet next year's Call of Duty has some sort of battle royale mode.
Yeah. Oh, it totally is going to. They're seeing what Epic's doing with it.
Yeah, like the games I could see doing it. Whatever the sequel to The Division is, will have it.
Yeah.
I think the Ghost Recon has a good possibility of having something like that.
Yeah. Well, they're having a PvP mode, aren't they? Did they just go through a beta?
Yeah, but I think it's only 4-on-4 though.
It's only 4-on-4. Okay.
Yeah.
Glad I skipped that game.
I think the big one would be like, I think The Division has all the right tools in place for that.
Especially like you have to survive the dark zone.
Yeah,
like it's a certain section of the dark zone. That would be pretty cool.
I mean, that would just be the new dark zone. Pretty much would be like battle royale.
Yeah, and then you like get the gear. You got like once you kill everybody, if you win, you get you
get special gear for winning.
You get 5-10 minutes to look for gear, or you get gear sent to you that you don't have to worry about somebody else taking from you. Because that would be smart. You know what I mean? Because instead of the person trying to have to run around and pick up chests and stuff and then possibly losing it in the next fight, like they just get something sent to them. Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
The Dark Zone had a lot of potential, but it couldn't grab everybody. Like it only grabbed the hardcore people because a lot of people don't like losing ranks. They don't like some people like, okay, I keep losing, but at least I can progress. But that's the thing. If I'm not good at the game, but at least I can progress. And the Dark Zone, you can't. You have to be good to progress. So that's why PUBG is good, because the ranks doesn't matter. Just whoever shoots you wins. Right. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I am going to be surprised if a lot of games don't have that next year.
I totally agree.
Like, I'm excited for PUBG on Xbox One. Like, I know Fortnite exists, but like, I'm kind of excited. I just want to go in there and shoot some people and loot some stuff, and because like I've been waiting for the Xbox version because like PC, whatever, I don't care. I don't feel like. I mean, like I like half of me feels really bad because like Lee from Nerd Overdrive built me this really, really nice PC that can probably do all kinds of cool things, but like I mainly use it to stream and record podcasts. And he's like,
he's crying. He's listening right now, and he's actually weeping.
No, he's probably sleeping after Extra Life this weekend.
That's true. That is true.
He's probably not waking up till Tuesday morning.
I wouldn't recommend PUBG being your first PC game because it gave me a lot of trouble to install it on my PC because it wouldn't read this particular software, or some file was missing or whatever. It's like, fucking hell!
You had to download more RAM.
Yeah, just let me play the game. No, I'm not gonna shit on it too much because it's early access, so whatever. So I knew what I was getting into, so I wasn't expecting for it to work on every PC, but like it was working on my shitty mom's laptop. Like it doesn't even have a graphics card. My PC, which has like it's not the best graphics card, but whatever, it has a GTX 1050, and it's just like it's not working. Like, why? What's the problem? What file do you want me to fucking download already? Is it run as administrator? Turn off my fucking firewalls? What is it? Just let me play.
That's
stuff like this is like, yeah, that's stuff like this. It makes me really mad about PC gaming. It's like, oh yeah, it's so easy, whatever. Like most of the time it is, but when it fucks up, it just fucks up all the time. Like it does not want to work, and it won't work. That's it. You just. That's it. It's just not gonna work until the only thing that worked, I formatted the whole PC and it worked. Why? It's like, what was it?
Must love that PC gaming.
Oh, man.
But about PUBG, I was playing it with mouse and keyboard. Is like I'm used to playing with mouse and keyboard, and I feel like this game is built around that, like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike on consoles, it's so bad. It's shit. Like it's the worst thing you can. It's the worst shooter on anything you can play. Counter-Strike just does not work on consoles. Like PUBG, I feel like it's similar to that, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna judge it until I try it on Xbox. So
yeah.
Just this one. So Assassin's Creed is nice.
Yeah. I really want to play it. Like, I really want to play it. I don't want to wait like 3 weeks to play it. Everything I've seen of it looks cool. Like, I think the character looks cool. I think the world is super interesting. I think
The world is interesting.
I think Egypt is just like this really cool setting. So, is it good? Is it good? Am I going to be happy?
Do you care about story?
Not really.
Then yeah, it's good.
Yeah, like sweet.
Yeah.
All right. I just want a bunch of stuff to do and like
Yeah.
murder people with cool weapons.
Yeah. So you can check out my review at theregion2show.com. Shameless plug. So I'm gonna so you play as Bayek, this dude who's a Magi, quote unquote. He's like a sheriff who protects the people from threats and whatever. And should I say like what happens to him, or it's like in the first hour of the game?
I mean, if it's not like, if it happens within like the first like 2 hours, sure.
I mean, even playing it, like you see these flashbacks and we're like, oh yeah, I know what's gonna happen. This is like
the most. I think I know what you're talking about, anyways, because I've probably heard it on like 3 or 4 podcasts by now. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the most generic plot line of even as generic as Mario saving Princess Peach.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a revenge.
It's pretty much setting up a motive for him to do what he's doing.
Yeah, like whatever. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. His son dies. You don't even give a shit about the kid. Like the kid, like you don't like the kid. You see him like for like 5 minutes in a flashback, then he dies. You're like, okay, who gives a fuck? You know. And all the voice acting of the kids in the game is so bad. Like couldn't you find good kid actors? And I'm telling you, they are really good kid actors. I'm not gonna, don't tell me, oh, they're kids, they don't know how to act. No, shut the fuck up. They're really good kid actors. They will blow your mind away. There are kid actors that won Oscars. Like what the hell? I see that people. What was that kid's name? Bruce Willis. I forgot his name.
Bruce Willis.
The one that I see that people. What the hell?
Oh, Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's like 40 now. He's old. He's old. Yeah. Now.
Okay, sure, but when he was a kid, but he was a good kid actor. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the voice acting is so bad. All of the kids are bad. All of the voice acting on the kids are so bad that I wish there was a way that I can kill them. I'm not even kidding. Like, they're so annoying. Magi, Bayek, my brother is dying. Come help me. Like,
and then like, people wonder why there's like no kids in like Skyrim or any of these other games, and I guess this is why.
Well, there's kids in Skyrim, you just can't kill them.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is sucks, but whatever.
enough with the kid thing. I think the best thing about the game is the world setting. It's so big. It's one of the biggest map. It's the biggest map in Assassin's Creed. The first time you open the world map, you like zoom out and you keep zooming out and you keep saying, "What the fuck are you seriously? Is this the whole map?" And it's really big. And it's not like the old Assassin's Creed where you can go anywhere, it wouldn't matter. This time around, like just like old RPGs where each map section has a level difficulty, like recommended from 10 to 15 or 15 to 20 recommended levels. So it's very RPG like. You have there's a big skill tree. You can there's a warrior, hunter, and the I forgot the third one, but it's very like roguelike, where you can use your poisons and smoke grenades and the stealth mechanic.
Oh, okay.
It's very RPG heavy, but it still feels like Assassin's Creed. And also, I want to talk about the control mechanic. Is like I'm used to run with the triggers all the time. Now it's not with the triggers; it's with the face buttons, the X, and it does make does make kind of climbing slower because you're not seamlessly climbing all the time. But the thing is that they made it the running, they made it default, so you don't have to hold the trigger anymore. So that's awesome. I don't have to keep holding the R2 all the time, so I can run. So that's the default with Bayek. He runs all the time, and most of the climbing mechanic is fixed. Like if you want to jump there, it jumps, and you can climb almost on anything, like just like Zelda without the stamina bar. Almost, not everything like Zelda. Zelda is literally everything. This is almost. So it's not like you're gonna be like, I want to climb this tower, whatever. You'd be like, okay, where should I go? You look for that specific overlay texture so you can climb on it,
like this brick that sticks out, or like the part,
Yeah, it's no more like that. So if you like, there's a wall, you can climb on it. It's not a problem anymore. So that's like a very a big step for Assassin's Creed. And they tried to mimic a lot. Again, I'm trying to compare with Zelda because it's maybe the closest thing to compare it to. They tried to compare a bit of. They tried to mimic a bit of Zelda and Dark Souls. So where you like lock on somebody, you have your shield up and you have your sword up, and you move in, you move out from the fight, and you parry, you dodge. So it's not like the old Assassin's Creed where you like hit triangle, counter, is that triangle, counter is that. It's not like you can't do that anymore. You can parry, right, but it's not like one button where you click triangle and you kill everybody. It's not like that anymore. So, but it does kind of like, because I'm very used to playing Dark Souls, and this kind of is like very half-assed. But for Assassin's Creed, it's fine. It's fine. It works.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, that's the one thing I was most excited for was the combat, because I like I don't play a lot of Dark Souls, but I've played enough Bloodborne to know like I like that control scheme, and like I like how the shoulder buttons are the attacks and stuff. Is it kind of like Bloodborne and Dark Souls where you can get overwhelmed easily if you're not in a specific, like if the level cap of the enemies is too high?
100%. Yeah, you can't. Like you try, you won't be able to kill them. No, you can't even like use your hidden blades to one shot anybody. Like if you don't upgrade your hidden blade, you cannot one shot people anymore. Before, your hidden blade was the strongest weapon where you just anybody you want. No, you cannot do that anymore. You have to upgrade it. You can, but you have to upgrade it. So it comes to a point where the enemies are high leveled where you have to upgrade your. Did you just put on lipstick?
It's called chapstick.
Okay.
Moose is getting ready for later. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, also you can craft stuff, so you can upgrade your gears. So you can upgrade your chest, your your armors and your armor and whatever. But the good thing about this, and it's like kind of like Far Cry, where you have to kill an animal and skin him to get the materials. But the good thing about it is it's not as varied as Far Cry, where Far Cry, let's say I want to upgrade my wallet, I need to kill a fucking ostrich or whatever. Like, no, it's not like that. You have 3 kinds of leather, that's it. You don't, like, if you kill this animal, if you kill 3 if you kill 3 animals, it will drop the same type of leather. So you don't have to waste your time to look at, so you can upgrade that specific material, armor or equipment or whatever you have. So yeah, that's good. There's loot boxes, but you can ignore them. It doesn't affect the gameplay. Doesn't affect the gameplay at all. No, it doesn't. It's not like Shadow of Mordor. No, Shadow of War. Sorry, it's not like Shadow of War at all. It doesn't it's there. It's wherever. There's one thing that I want to buy. Really tempted to buy is the you can buy a unicorn horse, which is awesome. I want to ride a unicorn. So
yeah, I saw a lot of stuff that was for sale in the store, but it's all cosmetic type stuff.
No, there's weapons, but it's not it's not worth it. Because even if you get it, a couple minutes later, you might find something even better.
Yeah.
Even let's say you found an epic weapon, but okay, it's level 3 now, and I'm level 20. It's not a problem. You can upgrade it. You can upgrade it to level 20. So you can keep your epics with you, or legendaries, whatever they're called. The yellow gear, which is the highest gear. So if you find one, don't be like, oh, it's low leveled now. You can upgrade them. It's not a problem. So yeah, loot boxes are there, but they're whatever.
Okay,
it's fine. It's fine. It's not like Shadow of War. Shadow of War sucks. It does.
I heard Shadow of War was really good until the last act, and then that's where it was super grindy, and people were tempted to buy stuff because they'd already been playing for 40 hours.
100%. It's like that 100%. Till Act 3, it's so great. It's good. It plays it's so good. It plays like a charm. But after Act 4, it's what is this shit? He's immune to everything. He's immune to fire. He's immune to fucking everything. What is this? It's do I have to fucking waste 6 hours so I can get this one orc so I can fight him? So I can waste another 6 hours to get another orc so I can fight him? It's this is bullshit. It's the most bullshit thing ever. If you want to waste, or you can just pay $20 and cut that 12 hours away. Yeah. If you're lucky enough to get cool shit.
Yeah, if you're lucky enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Origins, I would recommend. If you're a big Assassin's Creed fan, 100%, I would recommend. If you're sometimes who like to occasionally play Assassin's Creed and don't feel like paying the money, I wouldn't say don't buy it, but maybe wait for a sale.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really itching to play that game because I haven't played Assassin's Creed since Black Flag. I haven't played a game all the way through since Black Flag.
It's the same team.
I know. That's why I'm excited. And it's I heard Unity was bad, so I have it, but it was one of those things where I got it bundled with my Xbox One S. I don't remember which Xbox I got it with, but and then I got Syndicate, and I couldn't stand how you had to press one button to go up and one button to go down. And I'm just there's so many other games that you just press left and you can go left, or up and down, you can go up and down. So I played 3 hours of it, and I was I can't do this. So I'm kind of excited to play Assassin's Creed again. And this one just looks so good.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Origins has also that the side missions are not very boring. There's a lot of boring side quests, I get, but there's some where it's very interesting to play. There are really interesting side quests to play. There's one side quest, it's an escort mission, but the woman that escort mission sucks, they do. But the woman I was escorting was such a bitch that it was really funny.
That was right.
it's her bitchiness was so funny that it's this is fun.
Nice. Oh, well, do we have a topic we want to talk about real quick?
Did you guys talk about loot boxes?
We talk about loot boxes every week, it feels like now.
Okay.
Jeez.
Microtransactions.
Yes.
Microtransactions.
Please.
Yeah. I deal with that. That's insanity.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just want to say props to the development team. I don't know who are they called for Monster Hunter. They said they're not interested about microtransactions. So
Nice. Props to them. I might support
yeah,
their
props
game.
to them. Yeah.
nice.
They're Capcom, but I don't know what the team is called. Yeah, Capcom is a big company, so I don't know what the
Yeah, they might.
Monster Hunter team.
yeah.
Probably.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Like, I don't really care for Monster Hunter, but I'm excited that you can play as Aloy in the PlayStation version. And I'm just like, maybe it'll feel a little bit like Horizon, and I'll get to play more Horizon. Gosh, Horizon's so good. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Like it makes me excited. Maybe this can be the topic. Horizon was so good, and it made me excited that Guerrilla was able to just do the game that they wanted to make. That it makes me even more excited for Sucker Punch's new game that was announced at Paris Games Week. And it's like
they've been good.
They've been stuck on Infamous for so long that maybe Second Son, like, I really like Second Son, but a lot of people were kind of lukewarm on it, and they were just like, maybe we should just let them go and let them do their own thing. And that's what this feels like. It feels like their Horizon.
Yeah.
And that game looks so pretty and so cool. And this is the game that everybody wanted Assassin's Creed to be, right? It was like an open world feudal Japan open world
100%.
game. And it's like, I'm really glad that Sony's kind of like letting them off their leash a little bit and like, yeah, make the game you want to make.
That's like Sony has one of the most talented like teams ever. They have Naughty Dog. They have, like, if they give a chance to their like to their first parties, they can do a lot of stuff. Like, I believe Sucker Punch has a lot of potential, but they were like, if you do the same thing over and over again, it will kind of like, you lose your artistic creativity. That's why when Guerrilla made Horizon, it was such a hit because it was really good. Like, they have talent. I feel like Santa Monica has the same talent. I know that God of War is gonna be great and awesome, but I feel like it's Santa Monica. Just do something else, bro. Do something else. Like,
yeah, like that space game they were supposed to do.
Yeah, just okay. I am excited about God of War, but let it be the last one. Just really do something else. Because after seeing The Last of Us, after seeing like Jack and Dexter, then Uncharted, then The Last of Us, like, these teams are amazing. They're so talented. Then you see like Guerrilla Games going from Killzone to Horizon. Then really, hopefully, Sucker Punch, this new game, what is it called? Ghost?
Ghost
of
Tsushima or something.
Tsushima. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know why is it called Ghost. Maybe because he's a ninja.
Probably, or he might be dead and has come back to life. You never know.
Maybe he's
Maybe that's like the story twist at the beginning. That guy that's talking in the trailer kills him, or like thinks he kills him, and then he comes back and is like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come back because you don't know I'm alive. And I'm gonna murder you." But first, I gotta escort these kids to their mom or something, or
maybe it's like
100 hours of side missions before my revenge quest.
Or you can just get lost in the side quests and not even do the revenge quest.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what? I've kind of simmered down since I've done the 30th side quest mission. I think I'm all right. It's not worth it anymore.
Fuck my kid that I have to save. Remind me of Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the funniest thing ever. It's like, you loved your kid and your spouse, but then you're just gonna go do whatever.
Yeah, it's Zelda too. It's like, oh, the world is gonna end soon, but I'm gonna go pick these apples off this tree, and hopefully it gives me a Korok seed or something.
Yeah. I mean, Skyrim was the same way too. Like, dragons are destroying the world, and you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna go check this dungeon over here. I don't need to do anything.
I'm gonna pick up every wheel of cheese and dump it into this
Exactly. And leak, all that stuff. Yeah.
It's like every time you tell yourself, you know what, that's it. I'm not gonna get distracted anymore. I'm gonna focus on the campaign. I'm just gonna go there. I'm strolling along, going there. Like, okay, I'm very close to my mission checkpoint. I'm like, okay, there's something very shiny next to me. What is it? Just for a quick look. I swear, if it's a long mission, I'm not gonna do it. You go to your left, and you be like, okay, I'm at end of the map now. What the hell happened?
30 quests later, he's like, I'm finally done with that quest that distracted me. 30 steps, I should say, or something like that. Yeah, those were always funny.
The Witcher also is like, oh, there's like so much to do in this game. It's just like, man.
I did everything in it.
Nah, man, The Witcher.
I
just re-downloaded The Witcher because I want to play. I've been itching to play that game again, but like I haven't played any of the DLC yet, so I'm like, maybe this is a good time to jump into the DLC. So,
there you go.
Because like I hear Blood and Wine is so good. I heard it's like the best thing they've ever done ever. But
I'd rather shove a pencil in my eye and spend the night at the ER than play that game again. I won't play it again. But anyway,
the controls are kind of not great in The Witcher, but I like that world though. It's the same thing. It's a more complicated version of the issue I have with Naughty Dog games. Like they don't play great, but the characters are compelling enough to keep me going.
They don't. The Naughty Dog games don't play very well. I hope they bring some people in to help them streamline it. I can't even make that out, man. Your camera's so shitty.
I can't see what he's doing. It's a Nathan Drake statue.
I hope for The Last of Us 2 they bring some people in to help them iron out their game mechanic issues.
Yeah,
it seems like it's going to be, it could be like some Souls-like situations where you have to survive the situation. You have to do whatever you can to do it, and so like it's not going to just be like, like you need good responsive controls to survive it. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'll just duck behind cover for like 2 seconds, reload, and pop back out when they start moving and kill them,
Yeah, I would really like them to hire some sort of like really hunker down on a game design team, or like a shooting mechanic design team, and just be like, look, everybody loves their games, but we need to make them play better. And you can get away with that a little bit in Uncharted just because it's silly and dumb and whatever. But like, I really felt it when I played the Last of Us. Like, man, this is like, there's times where I would like want to shoot somebody and like I would pop out of cover and like I was not even aiming where my camera was looking, or like, it's just the shooting mechanics are not tight.
Yeah,
and they need to be tight. Especially if you're like, it seems like they're going to start aiming for more action in this one, judging by that last trailer. So
yeah, that was my other point too. Was like, it's going to be more action than it's just like running from story piece to story piece or whatever. So
yeah.
If you play The Last of Us on PS4, it's a lot better with the 60 frames. With the 16 frames, it plays a lot better, and I feel like it's a bit janky on purpose because it makes things like every bullet counts. So I have to make sure that I'm aiming correctly.
That's bullshit because
that's not
Last of Us. No, listen.
If every bullet counts, you need your game to be more precise.
Yes, or I don't know.
Make it more janky. It'll make the more surviving thing. It's like, oh my god, I cannot miss. Okay, I have to be very, very, very precise on it.
But then you can't sit there and have your. So Last of Us, when I bought my PS4, was the first Naughty Dog game I played, and I stopped playing because I shot a dude in the head. And it was like nothing. It was like nothing. And like their games, like you said, okay, so the bullets count. Well, if the bullets are going to count, you can't be sitting there and saying, okay, I'm going to shoot in a nice tight circle for like an entire clip, and maybe, 4 or 5 of the bullets are just going to go off stray like crazy, like completely random. Not like, a way that they would actually come out of a gun. They're just like, it's just going to go whizzing off that way, and it's like that's ridiculous. You know?
I never had that problem. In all honesty, I'm like every time I aimed at the head, it always shot at the head. I never had that issue ever. Maybe you didn't have your glasses on, old man. I don't know.
No, I didn't. I didn't have them on at all. That's the problem.
I mean, to be fair, I am bad at shooters, but
like I would say I know bad controls when I see one. Like I can agree in some ways that Uncharted is not that. It's not bad, but it's not as good as Gears of War. I can say that much.
Gosh, have you ever tried to go from Gears of War to Uncharted and back? It's like, oh my gosh. Please hire some ex-Epic guys or steal some of the Coalition guys away.
So I can say that. I can say that. That's like, okay, but I don't care about Uncharted because, again, like, kill everybody. Who cares? I'm not playing it for the, the precision or for the expertise of combat. No, who cares? I'm just playing for the story.
Yeah, but in The Last of Us, you want that because it's like about survival and about resource management almost, and like,
yeah, I don't know. I never had that problem. I don't know. Maybe because most of the time I played it stealth. Like I wasn't killing everybody. I was most probably just skipping everybody. That's what I was doing most of the time. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how The Last of Us 2 plays out, especially because of that trailer.
Wait, you're telling me that you did not finish The Last of Us?
Me?
No, Goose.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I stopped playing it.
Oh my god.
The ending is really good.
The ending is so good, and this scene in the bar with the rapey guy, it's so good. It's so like it's disturbingly good.
I've got another 2-3 years before it even hits the PS.
You've probably got another console before that game comes out.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure Sony's going to try and push them. I mean, with them putting out Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy, and then remastering Last of Us, I think they have enough resources to put together a good engine. They just have to not be such perfectionists about it. So I mean, do a good job, but it doesn't have to be in development for fucking 4 years. So I mean, with all these videos they're showing, it needs to come out within the last year of the console at the latest.
2019 it'll come out.
Yeah, I think you'll see it it'll probably be at that year's E3. They'll announce whatever its release date, and then I'll bet you sometime that year, even at that E3, they might even announce the PlayStation 5 for 2020. You know what I mean? And then that would be that came out in 2013, so that would be 7 years. So I think last console life cycle was 8. Was it 8 years? I think 2000.
Yeah. Well, 2005
to
came out.
To 2006. So 8 years. Yeah. Well, the PlayStation 3, yeah, but the Xbox 360 came out in 2005 and ran till 2013. So
yeah.
I think it'll be 20. Or they could just push the console launch to 2020.
Do you think Xbox is extending the console life cycle with the X? Do you think that the console life cycle is just going to naturally be longer?
Only the hardest to hardcore and the idiots. So the idiots are going to buy that console. So,
that's the thing. Part of me kind of wants one, but at the same time, I'm like, what if I buy one and then in a year they're going to be like, oh, well, the next Xbox is coming out in 2020, and then I'm just going to feel like, well, I would rather just wait for that because they've already promised backwards compatibility. So
well, here's the thing. See, I don't think Sony would do that, but I know Microsoft would do that. Microsoft would have no issue launching a high-end console, and then people would buy it, and then a year later they come out. Or
they already did that, right? They put out a new version of the 360 after they announced Xbox One.
Yeah.
100% they're gonna release a new console at 2020. 100% in 2 years it's gonna be a new console. There's no doubt about it. Because Xbox is gonna be
3 years, but yeah.
Like, come on, 2017 is almost over.
It's still this year, and they probably won't launch it. It'll probably launch in the fall of 2020. So that's 3 years.
Okay, 3 years.
It's not 2 years, Chris. Do math. Come on.
Whatever. But, let's say 3 years, okay? But I mean, like, it's like they're not gonna be like, oh, we have the Xbox One X, so we're not gonna compete with the PlayStation 5. They're not gonna do that. 100% not.
I bet you they've already been developing the next console.
100%. And
they said they were already working, like, I was listening to, I forget what podcast I was listening to, but they were talking about how the design of the Xbox One was, like, the design specs and everything were locked before the original Kinect even came out. It was like 2010. They had already locked the specs for Xbox One, and they were already working on this Project Scorpio before the Xbox One even launched. So, like, they've probably already been working on this new console for like 2 years. Yeah, like specking it out and stuff.
And same with Sony. They probably been working on it for the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
I would love be a fly in that laboratory, in the engineering laboratory, where you're just making the new console. Just want to know, what is it?
If I was a fly that could, like, maybe write them notes overnight, I'd be like solid 60 FPS. And I'd write every night until the damn thing's done. Just be like solid. And they'd be like, where are these notes coming from? Your fucking fans who want solid 60 frames per second, you assholes.
Yeah. I want that. I want 60 FPS every game. I want 60.
There's a question. Go ahead, Corey.
Oh, I was going to say, like, I used to think, like, 60 frames versus 30 frames wasn't, like, a huge deal. And, like, I play a lot of Destiny, which is 30 frames. But then, like, I've gone back and played a lot of Halo 5 recently. And the other day, I was at my friend's house, and he was playing Destiny, and I had taken my Switch over and the dock and stuff. So on his other TV, I hooked up the Switch and was playing Mario, which runs at 60 frames. Like, just going from Mario and watching him play Destiny looked like a freaking slideshow. And I'm like, wow, that, like, sometimes in the moment you don't really notice it, but, like, when you're watching it side by side, you're like, what the fuck? This is so slow.
Yeah. That's what happened to me when I was playing Destiny 2 for a whole month and a half, which I put aside Overwatch. It was like, you know what? I got everything I want from Destiny 2. I got the Platinum. I did the raid, everything. I'm just going to wait for the DLC. So I'm back to Overwatch, and the first match was like, whoa, this is so fast. How did I play this?
I know.
I can't aim. How did I aim? Yeah, Overwatch is 60, 100%.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Overwatch is 60. I was like,
how
did I aim on this game?
Demanding.
Yeah, so no.
Yeah. Which is not bad. I mean, I like the art style. They did a great job picking a good art style that allows them to up the frame rate without, sacrificing.
That's something Blizzard always does, though, is, like, they make this really good looking game that's not very demanding. So, like, a lot of people can play it wherever they can. And, like, that's why it was such a big rumor that, like, Overwatch might come to Switch, because it's not incredibly taxing on a system. And, like, honestly, I don't think it's coming to Switch ever, but, like, the idea of it on Switch was not an impossibility. And it's like,
that's what it does all the time. Like, take World of Warcraft. Jesus hell, like, it's still World of Warcraft, when it launched, 2004? 2004? I'm not sure. I think it's 3.
Jesus.
A long time ago.
Wait, World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
World of Warcraft was 2004.
Yeah,
it was 2004.
On my birthday. What the hell?
Yeah.
So 2004, like, and I played that
in your country in 2004. Or did you have to wait till 2010 to get it?
Suck my balls.
No, that was it was kind of a legit question too. Did you get it launch day?
We don't have even internet. No, we don't have internet. we
didn't
had
know.
the dial-up internet.
I'm just asking a question.
He's actually podcasting from from a mine out in the middle of nowhere.
He's got, after he hangs up, he's got to go dig. He's got to go dig and go mine for a while.
And
No,
What do you think the
we'll
Germans
call this podcast
power
racist.
generators going?
yeah, I got it. I got World of Warcraft when the Burning Crusade came out.
So that's not that bad. Because that was like, what, a year after, a year and a half? Maybe 2 years?
2 years.
2 years? I think no, it was 2, because I got it in 2005.
3 years. 3 years.
Was it 3 years? Wow. Yeah. Okay. I stand corrected.
So can I talk one topic?
Sure.
Can I talk about one topic? What's with these pussy-ass people complaining about the Last of Us 2 trailer?
Are you talking about like the mainstream media, not mainstream media, but the games journalists who are like, don't show us violence?
Yeah, don't show us violence because I have feelings that I don't want my virgin eyes to. Oh my god, the violence is so hard for me. I'm gonna get traumatized.
Well,
I literally just had this conversation like an hour ago with Ed and Larry.
Yeah, people were giving Polygon shit for that, and they were giving shit to Polygon for that because they wrote that article that was like, don't use violence to sell me your game. And then it's like you turn around and gave Wolfenstein 2 like a 9 or something like that, and that game is extremely violent. Like I listened to Jason tell me what you can do.
No, it's fine. Like, but that it's fine because you kill Nazis. It's not fine when you kill zombies. No. It's not fine.
Here's the thing. Like it's just like everything in like, I feel like everything in this gaming culture is so hyper sensitive to everything, and it's like doesn't matter what your opinion is of this thing if it's the same thing over here. Like Wolfenstein, you're shooting Nazis, that's good because Nazis are bad, and white supremacy is bad, whatever. But when you show violence and it's like maybe it's towards a woman, maybe a woman's involved or something, like that's bad, that's terrible. Like, okay, look, The Last of Us is a serious game. There's violence. It's all about survival. People in that world don't care if you're black, white, brown, woman, man, kid, child, whatever. Like, they don't care. They're going to do
non-binary, pansexual.
Yeah, like nobody cares what you are in that world because you're trying to survive. And that's like what that trailer was trying to show was like people are trying to survive in this world where all these terrible things are happening. And like what I told Ed and Larry on World 1-1 was like, look, The Last of Us, like the reason why we don't get mad at the violence in games like Doom and Wolfenstein, like in Wolfenstein you're shooting Nazis, it's not that bad, but like like they're self-aware of their violence. Those are games that have been comical. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you blast a demon in Doom and you're wiping the guts off of your shotgun, that's hilarious. That's so funny. Or like when you bash the skull in the very opening, when you bash that guy's skull against the coffin when you get out, like that's hilarious. Whereas, the Last of Us is a very serious story and a very serious setting and a very serious place to be in if you're a character in that world. And it's like, yeah, there's going to be violence, and that violence is going to be serious violence, and it's going to be uncomfortable. And like, we don't have that conversation about movies, about TV shows. 2 of the most popular TV shows right now are some of the most violent shows on TV. The Walking Dead.
Yeah, The Walking Dead.
Game of Thrones is pretty violent. Like, we don't talk about that being unnecessarily violent. So like, what's the problem with a game being that violent? And like I said, like the video game industry is so hypersensitive about everything, and it's still kind of a young industry that's still trying to make a name for itself in the entertainment industry for the most part. And it's like people are saying whatever they can to get noticed too, and it's just like, come on, dude. We don't.
They're pandering to the people who still think video games are just games. Like they're child's play. Like it's not like adults don't play video games or nothing like that. Like, or video games are only meant for kids or children. And so like they're writing that article being like, don't use violence to sell me your game. And so they're getting the clicks from all the people, that, hate video game violence. And it's like, okay, well, what are you going to do if there is a situation like that in real life? Like, what are you going to do?
Oh my God, that was my comment. That
Even
was
if
my
it is
comment.
thing, like, that's super violent, but parents are buying their kids Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty every day.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think these games are violent?
Yeah, they are.
That was my comment on their article, which I said like it's digital, it's fake. Don't think too much about it. Like, if this person who's being traumatized by fucking a digital fake trauma or whatever, or on a rape scene or on a sledgehammer or whatever, it's fake. If you're getting traumatized by something fake, if something serious happens, a serious violent thing happens in your life, real life, what the fuck are you gonna do? Are you just gonna die from? Are you just gonna like froze yourself and die from a heart attack? Like,
Yeah.
And like good storytelling, and a lot of people use violence for storytelling, and that's fine, whatever. But like, Naughty Dog really tries to push the boundaries in storytelling lately. Last of Us did it. Uncharted has a good story for the most part. Compelling characters and everything. And like, now that the people behind Uncharted are gone, like, they're trying to tell Last of Us is going to be like their new thing, right? Like, they've made that very apparent with the first game. The second game, they want to push the boundaries of storytelling and shock value and everything. And like, this is what they're doing. They are making a statement. And the fact that everybody is talking about how violent that trailer was means that they're doing their job. That's what they wanted people to do. They wanted people to talk about this game. Doesn't matter what kind of context. And if this game gets critically received well, they're going to be rewarded for telling this type of story.
Which they should be.
But that's what I'm afraid of. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, but my problem is I'm afraid of that these people who like shit like, oh, this is violent, this is like, oh my God, this is so scary, like, you shouldn't, whatever, all of these, ultra sensitive people that they want to live in a bubble, they're the minority, they're the vocal voice. And most of us don't go out of our way to tweet at Sony and be like, no, we don't care about the violence. I think the violence is fine. It makes sense in the context. It makes sense in the world of... Yeah, so most of us don't like have that, because we're not gonna put effort in something like it's for something that is hobby for me. I'm not gonna go fight my way with these imbecile people. So that's why they feel like the loud voices. So they feel like they're the majority, but they're not. They're the minority. Most of us are the same people. That's what I like to.
Yeah. I was not turned off by the violence in the trailer. I was just shocked they showed the brutality. Yeah, that's what I was shocked about. I was like, this is Paris Games. It's not like it's
not like PSX or anything.
Blog post, or not even PSX. It's not like it's a blog post where they're like, here's like an alternate trailer for Last of Us 2. You got the new trailer at Paris Games. Well, here's an alternate version we wanted to show you, and it's on kind of a smaller audience where, kids aren't like watching the trailer. That's why I was shocked. I had no problem with the violence. I was just shocked at the fact that they actually showed it,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just,
And like, I watched the trailer. Like, I didn't watch it until maybe 2 hours ago, because I knew we were probably going to be talking about it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it was pretty brutal, but at the same time, it's like, if I didn't know anything about this Polygon article, I probably would have just been like, okay, it's The Last of Us. It's brutal. Like, I would just been like, okay. Like, I would have had no second thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just afraid that I hope they don't cave in. Like, most of these companies, they cave in where people like, oh, this is so sexual. This is sexist.
I don't think Naughty Dog will cave in. No,
I hope not, because I've seen a lot of companies, they do that. They be like critiqued about, oh, this is sexist, this is sexism, oh, this is whatever, this is this thing makes this thing says that you hate black people, or this thing you hate Hispanic people, this thing you hate Asian people. So they cave in and they change it. Like they changed the costume for in Street Fighter 5, I forgot her name.
I know what you're talking about, the because they did like the butt stomp or whatever.
Yeah, it was like, seriously, the Ryu has a costume called Sexy Ryu. That's the name of the costume, Sexy Ryu.
Or like how they took the celebration or the emote out of Overwatch for Tracer because it like she stuck her butt out too far or whatever. Like,
and then they made one which was very similar, if not more, revealing as a joke. That was pretty funny.
Or like nobody's complaining about the Mercy's sexy witch costume.
I haven't even seen that.
It's like fun. I'm just like, dude, there's so many. There's just it just stresses me out, man. I can't think about it because I'll just get mad about how dumb people are complaining about the dumbest stuff. You know, there's more important stuff to worry about and complain about than what's happening in a fake game.
Yeah. The Kratos doesn't represent his body doesn't represent the male in real life. So please make him fat.
Gosh, how cool would that be if there was a video game that like a action video game that starred a fat character, and then like as soon as you like halfway through your combo, you had to manage your stamina bar, which was like this big.
That would be funny.
Like, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, they did that with San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Like you could go to the gym and or you could just eat and get fat. Like you can go to the gym and work out and build up your stamina. Yeah. Like that was pretty cool.
You'd be like, you die from a heart attack.
Yeah. You're like in the middle of an action sequence and the screen just goes black and white, and then it's like it makes this out like the music that you died, and you're just like, what the hell? And it's like heart attack. It's too much. Blood's pumping too hard.
Yeah. Wasted.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like
wasted, and then underneath because you're too fat, fucker.
Oh, man.
I would like the listeners to know that I'm not trying to pick on fat people. I am myself overweight, so it's just funny.
I mean, I'm extremely.
Fat people suck. Come on, you all know that. It's just the fact.
It is. It is.
Oh man, yeah.
Because I'm not fat at all.
No, you're not, Chris.
You know,
you're fine and sexy.
It took me a long time to build up this body.
You have a six pack. It's just buried behind your cake.
Yeah. There's a six pack in here somewhere. You know, it's in here.
I call this one big pack.
It's a 30 pack.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, Chris, how much time do you got?
I have to go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I was thinking that, like, I was looking at the time, but okay. So yeah, this has been episode 66 of NGR Radio. Thank you so much for joining us, Chris. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter. It's Taporian, TAPOAN. You can, if you want to play with me on PSN, we can play. Battlefront is coming out. Battlefront 2. We can play Battlefront 2. It's Frankenstein. It's FRENKESTEIN. Frankenstein. And yeah, like the Platinum Achievement, you can join the Facebook group, the Platinum Achievement. The podcast is on hold right now. It's been on hold for a long time. I'm trying to change some stuff in it before I start it again.
Cool.
So yeah.
Nice. I look forward to the new podcast. My hits.
Yeah.
Moose, where can we find you?
Sven, SVHENN, on PlayStation platforms, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's pretty much it. You could also find me on Nerds Gone Platinum. When does that go up? Every Thursday?
Thursday.
Every Thursday. Because we record Tuesday, so it throws me off. I'm always thinking it's. But you can reach us, Jason, me, and Jeff. You can tweet us at ng_platinum on Twitter, or you can email us at nerdsgoneplatinum@gmail.com. So
my name is Jeff. Oh, did you hear? Every 10 platinums, you get $10.
I know. I saw that. I thought it was
So
funny.
are they gonna backtrack that? Like,
No. It starts now. There's no retroactive. That's not retroactive. Which sucks.
But it's not like you have. It's not like I have 80 platinums. It's not like I'm gonna get $80. No, it's not gonna happen. That.
Well, I
got
only 23. So.
Yeah, you're not gonna get $23. It starts from the moment you sign up to it. So you sign up to it from the moment you start. You can earn the whatever. Is it like one-time thing? Is like the if you get 10 platinums, you get $10, and that's it. It's not like every 10 platinums, because that would be insane. Because a lot of people earn a lot of platinums. It's like a lot of platinums.
I could have swore it was every 10 platinums you get is $10. That's
sure?
the way I read it. I haven't read the article on it. We will discuss it on Nerds Gone Platinum next week.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, not next week. Tuesday. We will talk about it in 2 nights. So
yeah, because like Rough Dog, like Rough Dog, who's been on the show with me a couple of times, he'd be so rich right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, going forward, he will be. He can just buy games. Like, I mean, if you think about it, you can go and get.
I hope you guys saved your platinums on My Name Is Mayo.
No, I burned through those too, man. Are you fucking kidding me? They're like all those easy platinums. You can get 10 platinum trophies and get $10 and be like, okay, that's cool.
Every Telltale game ever.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Telltale type of game, like what is it?
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange. I want to say Stranger Than Life.
Point-to-click games.
Yeah.
Can I just share one thing before this whole thing ends?
Sure.
About the platinum thing. It's US only, and even if you have a USPSN account but you're living outside, you cannot access the website because it's IP blocked. Even if you use VPN, you can access the site, but if you try to redeem it, you cannot redeem anything from the store because it's 128-bit encryption. So it's encrypted. So even they would know they would even know that you're VPNing. I tried to get 126 bits. I tried to get 126 bit encryption for VPN, but it's too much work. It's not. Fuck the $10.
It's too much
work.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay, I guess it's my turn now. You can find me at CoreyNHD on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. You can find me on Nintendo Pal Block, our Nintendo podcast, and various points on our other family of podcasts. Find all of our content and stuff at ngrradio.com. You can email us at ngrradiopodcast@gmail.com for your topics to be read on the air. I do have a few that maybe we'll get to next week or in a couple weeks or so. So keep emailing us. We will get there eventually. Tweet at us at ngrradiopodcast. And subscribe, and share our YouTube page and all that good stuff. Subscribe to all of our family shows. And I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. And until next week, we love you.
Banana and out.
It's not right. It's not right.
I'm not that close with your fans to say I love you. So
I must continue. I must carry the torch. Just carry the torch for him.
It's gonna be all bruised and stuff.